Funders, especially those providing emergency relief funds, must move quickly to help those in need, making them particularly vulnerable to fraud. Submittable's best-in-industry fraud prevention tools significantly mitigate the risk of fraud without hindering your ability to respond fast. You can embed a personalized, knowledge-based authentication quiz directly into your form, or verify global government-issued photo IDs and match them to applicant selfies in real time. Let's take a closer look at each of these tools. Knowledge-based authentication is a sophisticated identity verification tool which generates a personalized 5-question quiz based on someone's history, drawn from public and private data sources such as credit reports. Only the individual will readily know the answers. Begin by adding the fraud prevention form field into your form and select Knowledge-based authentication. Enter your question. Submittable will provide applicants with instructions. Because KBA quizzes contain personally identifying information, including social security numbers, we recommend you conceal responses from your review team. You can choose to use auto labels to apply scores of the quiz. Use the default, or enter your own. You can even create a code, such as using colors, which will reveal the scores to administrators, but not to your review team if you wish to prevent bias. Applicants will receive instructions about the quiz and be notified that they only have 5 minutes to complete it. This poses an extreme difficulty on any bad actors attempting to impersonate someone else. When they're ready to begin, they'll enter their personal information and select Initiate Quiz. Submittable will generate a personalized 5-question quiz. It will include questions such as, with which of these phone numbers have you been associated? Which of these people is a relative of yours? Or, with which of these cities have you been associated? Applicants will not see their scores. Let's move on to identity verification. Identity verification, or IDV, confirms that your applicant is using a legitimate government-issued photo ID, as well as verifies that the applicant is the same person pictured in their ID by matching their ID photo to a selfie taken in real time. Once more, you'll simply drag and drop the fraud prevention form field over, this time choosing identity verification. Enter your question, and again, we'll provide instructions for applicants. As with KBA, you may wish to conceal responses from reviewers, as they will contain sensitive information, such as document ID numbers. You can also choose to add auto labels of the IDV approved or declined status. Applicants will be prompted to submit a photo of their government-issued photo ID, followed by a live selfie. Submittable guides users to take high-quality photos and to adjust any issues such as poor lighting, glare, or a cropped image. In just a few moments, Submittable deploys several checks to verify that the ID is legitimate and that the applicant is the person represented in the ID. And it supports over 10,000 government-issued IDs from 190 countries, making IDV an ideal choice for mitigating fraud among international applicants. As applications arrive, you'll be able to see the results of the fraud prevention screen, subject to whether you chose to conceal responses and your conceal threshold. You'll also see any auto labels you chose to apply. You can now use this information to inform your review process and avoid misappropriating funds. As you saw in this video, knowledge-based authentication and identity verification in Submittable are very easy to use tools for you and your applicants. And it will enable your organization to provide funding to legitimate applicants quickly while mitigating the risk of fraud and the associated fallout and PR nightmare. Thanks for watching.